Hi, I'm Peter, and we're going to go through a day of my life. I do past performance evaluation, and today we're going to start by working with an offer named Utilco. And in order to do past performance evaluation, I begin with relevancy analysis. I will not be able to evaluate it unless I know that that contract is relevant. So I begin by uploading the required contracts for this offer. I press the upload contracts button. Over here, I can now upload a PP1 workbook, which I will do. I see it's in progress, and in a moment, yep, there it is. It's completed. So here I see the contracts that I uploaded, and they look pretty good. Okay, so now it's time to go to the next step. I'm going to take one of my entities that were just uploaded, Industrious, and I see that we have one contract. So I am navigating to that contract, and I'm going to do the relevancy analysis on that. Now, in this section, I have some summary information. For example, if I want to look at a contract summary, I can click here. Anything that was uploaded will appear here, and I can refer to that as I need to. So I'm going to go in here and first evaluate its recency. I see the contract start date is September 2016, ended in 2020. Fairly recent CPAR, May of 2018. I'm going to go and I notice that there's an automatic calculation I can apply. If I click on that, the determination is that the contract is recent. And I see that this is within a 5-year window, so I'll mark that as true. And it is a valid POP based upon the information I glanced, so I'm going to mark that as yes. So now that that part is complete, I'm going to go to the next part, which is to evaluate similarity. This usually takes some time, and as I'm working, I will edit it, and I will look at all the factors that are specific in this project, and I can refer to all the contract sections here. And after reviewing them and how the proposal was made, I can then determine if the contract is similar or bears little similarity or none. So I would go through each of these and make a determination. And we'll save that data. There we go. So now that data is all saved. So now I go to the next section, the evaluate dollar value comparable. And normally there would be data filled in here. And I would make a judgment and say, well, they're essentially the same based upon the dollar amounts. Next accordion, I can really move pretty fast here. Determine relevancy. I can look at this, and based upon their role in contract, and based on all the other information I just reviewed, I could either mark them as relevant or not relevant. I could copy and paste information, or I can simply type the rationale, clearly relevant based on dollar amounts, based on dates, cage codes, etc. And then I would save that. So now they're relevant. And I can do the same thing for the other entity as well. So I can go back, because I also imported Terexo. I can pull them in, and we're gathering the data on Terexo, grab the contract for them, and work on them as well. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to keep going, and I'll focus on the one I just completed, Industrious. So I've completed their relevancy analysis, and I'm going to now go and work on past performance evaluation. So here again, I have reference information that I can look at. And again, I want to look at that particular contract. So let's go there. So again, I have contract summary information, which I will refer to from time to time. And in this section, this is where I add in any information I can glean about external assessments that were done. It could be from a CPAR, it could be from a past performance questionnaire, any kind of assessments done by another party, I will enter in here as a reference. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's just say edit. And when we say edit, I now can fill out all my fields here. Date range source for this, let's say, is a CPAR. Start date from that, let's say, was, reading this off of here, February, I meant, of 2017. Let's call it February 1st. So that's what I'm reading here, all the way to February 1st of 2018. There we go. And just reading the information that's in front of me, I can see that they were given a very good technical rating, satisfactory cost rating, small business was not provided, management was satisfactory, and then finally we see the schedule rating was exceptional. And I could, if I have electronic copy, which I do, I could just simply copy and paste into these assessments the relevant text for that. I could look at this as well and specify, yes, this is the latest CPAR, and I will give myself a reminder that there are some occurrences, though, that I wish to write up. Span several years. Actually, it's false because it's only 1 year, and valid PLP is true. So that's really it. I can now review my data, copy and paste the details in the assessment, maybe do some editing as well. Again, if I need some more room, I'll stretch that out. And then I will, I'm sorry, I need to back that out. And then over here, I can save my data. Just shrink that a little bit and save. There we go. Okay, and I can, and I will on another day, process some more CPARs and PQs. For the sake of demo, let me move on. I'm going to now add some PPOs. So I click on that. In here, I have also my PPQ links as well. I can go in here and do an edit. So the first one I'm going to write about is related to technical. They're very good. I'm going to basically put in a comment saying that based on, oops, I hit the caps lock, based on phone interviews and review of CPAR, because this contract work was clearly exceptional. So that will be a positive occurrence. We'll save the theming for later after I've done a few more of these occurrences and I can pull out the common themes. And the other thing I want to do while I'm in here is I'm going to want to associate this occurrence with this particular CPAR. So let me do that. Okay. Now it's done. And just for fun, I'll just add in one more PPO. And this PPO, again, looking at this, I'm going to write about the small business rating. I'm sorry, not small business. Let's do the management rating. Okay. And I'm just going to put a note here that management rating was satisfactory, but after reading details, I have some questions. So this is management. And we'll just, I'm going to leave that as adverse for now, and just specify that I'm going to want to create an engineering notice for this. So give myself a little reminder on that. And again, I'm going to link this past performance occurrence also to this PPQ. Save that. So now I have 2 PPOs associated with that CPAR. Okay, that's great. So now let me remind myself to get more information about the management. So I'm going to create an action, just a follow-up item. And what I will say is, this is new, so I haven't already started to work on it yet. Let's say, put together a quick list of questions. Oops. And review the team, and then summarize and send out in an evaluation notice. So this action in the end is going to be an evaluation notice. So save that. And I'm not going to write the evaluation notice right now, but I can add it here. But I want to go and meet with a couple of members of the team first and compare my impressions, and they can help me put together a better notice. So this is the kind of information that we expect to have in a past performance, and I would do this for all of my entities, all of my contracts, and can get a sense of how I'm doing by looking at the roll-up for my offerer. So in my roll-up for this offerer, I can see so far to date I've only entered in 1 PPQ and PPOs. I'd say in a couple of days I'd expect to see at least 3 or 4 more PPQs in here for this offerer, and maybe 5 or 6 more PPOs. Okay, well, that's it for today on my life. In another video in the future, we can look at some of the summarization, and we can also look at some of the more advanced features and some of the other parts of the work I need to do. Okay, thank you.